Hi, hello. How are you, Christian?
Hi, Camila. Hi,
Hi
Luis.
Camila, hi Valeria. How you
I
doing?
have a question and I would like to know about it. And how have you coped with the pandemic and the COVID? I don't know if any of you have been having sick or have been contagious with the COVID.
Uh, well, no, if, in my case, my mom she's a doctor. So the first week of the quarantine, she had to go to the hospital. And the second week she had flu. So we thought that maybe she had COVID. And well, she and my dad had to take this COVID test, but it was negative, so they didn't have COVID.
It's,
No one in my family. Yes.
that
And
was
how about you, Chris? Yes.
Well,
How about you,
yeah,
Christine?
that was well. Actually, pandemic in my case, it was real difficult like times because I think for everyone it was like challenging times. But in my case, when the pandemic started at the beginning, I was in traveling. I was in a work travel in Australia, so I had my plans to come back here in March, and then the pandemic started and on March like 2020, and I got stuck there. So I was stuck like 3 months. I just were
Horrible.
yeah. It was
yeah,
really horrible because
you
I
were
didn't
alone.
had
It
any.
was
I
expensive.
was alone and Australia
Yeah.
is really expensive. I was like pushing up to the consulate and
Mm,
the embassy, the Peruvian
To
embassy.
come
We
back.
were a
yeah.
lot of Peruvians there that were stuck, and we were trying to find if there was any possibility to come back. And well, actually, on April to May, we found like. A flight that was coming, like a humanitarian flight that was coming
Yeah.
to Chile, and then from Chile to Peru, right?
Ah,
And
okay.
We saw the
I could
news
come
about
back.
it. Yeah. It was
Yeah, it was
Yeah, that was
really
really hard.
in
it
my
was really hard.
last year was hard, but we had uh, all the protocols, wash your hands and alcohol sanitizer. I am medicine student, so I couldn't have any practice in the hospitals. But this year, I am in a clinic, and the clinic has uh, all the protocols like the COVID test, and patients, if they want to enter
Okay.
a bariatric clinic, they can't if they don't have the test. So that's very important because
Yeah,
the doctors are safe. I feel safe there, but I don't know if you have known about it, but the surgeries now are not very complicated in that case because you have to wear your mask, and if
yeah, exactly.
and if the patients have their test, you're safe. So that's
Yes, I imagine.
yeah.
Yeah, but I also was like after the news and or at the start, at the beginning of the pandemic, well, the most vulnerable people were like the public health
Yeah,
workers, right? Because they
yeah,
were facing the pandemic and
yeah, of
they were
course.
like very vulnerable. I had some relatives that are in the medicine area also, and it was really well, like concerning. All my family was very worried about our relatives in the medicine area because they were like in the greatest risk about everything, right?
Yeah. And
Yes, they took
if,
the hard part.
yeah, and I don't know if you have used the alternative medicine in COVID. I want to know.
No.
No, yeah,
Well, actually, kind of, because my mom, she's like a botanic.
okay.
She did a like a doctorate in botanics and plants and everything of that,
Oh,
and she's like obsessed with the
the
natural
plants.
medicine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and we
Yeah, the
were
alternative.
like, yeah, the alternative medicine, and we were like,
The alternative medicine really helps in some cases, like maybe if you have flu, well, if you have COVID and you have flu or fever, uh, you can take the traditional medicine, but also the alternative that maybe helps you more
Yeah,
than
that's true.
the
The
tradition.
symptomatic, the
Yeah.
and it really helps, right? It really helps because we were like all day, all night. We were like, I don't know, eucalyptus
yeah,
tea with
plantain.
lime
Okay.
and all
Yeah,
of that around the house, and like with aromatic cider, and well, it was
my
cool.
case too, but I am like, I'm near to be doctor, so I prefer the Western medicine.
The traditional.
Yeah,
So
that
when
has
my,
like a
yeah,
scientific
when my mom
part.
said about the ivermectin, and that was for me like, no, you're crazy. Or the chloride, I don't know what they have invented, but it was like, why you have
Yeah, but I think because of the that this
news,
kind of COVID was really hard, so every person tried like a lot of things to pass the COVID. No?
right? Yeah, it's true.
So
There
It
yes,
was
was
a lot of
crazy.
information also. I
Yeah.
was looking
yes,
how
because it was all new.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was what you saw in the news, right? And it's the same now. We have got the vaccinated, but we are we are scared about it. I don't know, what do you have vaccinated or not?
Well, actually, I think that people is getting vaccinated, and well, it is not as it was at the beginning, like the contagious and the people that is sick and all the problems with the hospitals and the availability. Well, it is really hard right now, but it is not uh, as it was before, right at the beginning.
Yes, in the beginning.
People is getting immune, I think, with the vaccines and everything, with all the personal care. It was like a new normality, right? Like
Yes,
Yeah,
like
everybody going with
we have learned
mask.
to live with the COVID.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yes.
but it's not cool for I don't know, for older people, because I have suffered with it, because my grandfather, for example, my grandfather died with COVID, and it was like
Oh,
in the
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry.
yeah, it was very difficult, because the treatments, the oxygen, we didn't
Yes.
we wanted a second opinion, third opinion, and it was terrible. So I think many people have suffered uh, with it,
That is
and
correct.
they are not informed about what they have to do, or they don't have any reserve about from the doctors, and more if they are in the hospital, they can enter to see
Uh,
their family, right? So
your family. Yes.
yeah, but I think that's all. I don't know. Wants to
Well, actually, yeah, I think that might be old. But, well, we as we mentioned before, we're learning how to live with COVID. I think
Yeah.
Yes.
that is the best part, right? Like facing the challenging times and
Yeah.
like getting
Facing.
used to it.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Christian. Bye, Valeria.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Camille and
Camila.
Christian.
Thank you, Valeria.